All right, kit reveal time. It is finally time to reveal Jar Jar's kit. Where is it at? All right, let's take a look at it. No idea what to expect. I'm not a fan of this artwork. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's his arms, his biceps are too big, but to me it looks like they just photoshopped Jar Jar's head on like a human body. I don't know. I'm just nitpicking. There's something that looks off about it to me. But let's go to the kit. Support, no surprise. I'm not gonna even bother reading this stuff. We'll go straight to the kit and kind of like, yeah, we'll see how. I'm kind of terrified because I think Gungans are gonna be super good, guys. Like really, really good. They already look really good without Jar Jar. So let's take a look. Okay. This is his basic. My goodness. Usually when you have basics that are this long, that means you're in for a treat. So deal special damage to all enemies on his turn. 1 out of 3 effects will occur. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if it's random. Inflict death. Oh boy. Death mark. Oh man. A death mark for 1 turn on the healthiest enemy, which can't be resisted. Okay. That's kind of really good already. If they have at least 3 debuffs. Okay. Okay, so that's the condition. They have to have at least 3 debuffs. You get death mark. The weakest Gungan ally gains damage immune for 1 turn. Gungan allies gain tenacity for 1 turn. Okay, so is it random then? Additionally, this hack has a 0.01% chance to instantly defeat a random enemy. Of course it does. Of course it does. Why? Why wouldn't it? That's... I actually really like that. I think that's super funny. That is really, really funny. Instantly defeat a random enemy which can't be evaded. Increase the 1% chance if there are any separatist enemies. This attack cannot be countered. Okay, so 1 of 3 effects will occur. So it does seem like it's random. From my understanding, there doesn't say anything that, like... I mean, there's conditions for the first one. But 1 of 3 will occur. Okay. That's really cool. So I want to talk about this basic a little bit. This basic really kind of reminds me of what makes Trench so good. And what makes Trench so good is the randomness of the tank tech and the health tech. Or hell, even the weapon tech. Like, it's just random on who gets it. And I really like RNG like this in the game because you can't plan for it. You can't plan around it. So this is actually really funny because I feel like if this does happen, I'm calling it right now, people are going to be confused. I mean, wait, why did Droideka just fall over? Why did Grievous just die? You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Why did Malgus just fall over for some reason? I think it's going to be absolutely hysterical when it actually happens, and obviously people just need to be there to clip it, post the video, post the VOD, whatever. I really want to see it because that's just super funny. So already I would say hats off to CG for doing something like this. This is kind of cool. And the thing is, it has such a low chance of happening that, like, you can't even get mad if it happens to you. I would just sit there and laugh. You know, it's kind of like rolling like the negative jackpot or something like that. So that's a really good basic. I'm a big fan. So let's keep reading. Special one. Uh-oh. Big Boomas. We have a Omicron cooldown of 4. Okay. Deal special damage to all enemies. Holy moly. Words. If target enemy had protection, stun that enemy for 1 turn. Okay, otherwise inflict them with 3 stacks of expose for 1 turn. Holy moly. Here's another 0.01% chance. 0.01% chance all enemies lose all turn meter and are inflicted with fear for 1 turn, which can't be copied, dispelled, prevented, or resisted. Increase the 1% chance if there are any separatist enemies. If all allies are Gungans, all enemies are inflicted with plasma residue for 1 turn, which can't be copied. I think that's the thing that's from the shield. A chance to lose all enemies lose all turn meter, inflicted with fear of 1 turn. Okay, so I'm starting to see a pattern here. Okay, so we're gonna kind of contradict what I said about the basic, and the randomness is fun. Here's the problem now. Now, just popped in my head. Especially with my last video talking about, you know, players being accused of cheating in the game. if there's a 0.01% chance for this to work, that's like the ultimate defense against someone using an APK, because they'll be like, hey, I didn't cheat. I just hit the 0.01% chance every time. Is that possible to do? Absolutely. Is it like, you know, practical, or the odds even in your favor? Absolutely not. But there's a chance that can happen, you know what I mean? Like, you can hit multiple jackpots back to back, but I don't want to put that idea out there about APKs with Jar Jar, but it just popped in my head. I'm like, oh my god, like, this might actually kind of cause an issue. But anyways, let's keep going. Plasma Residue. Oh no, it's a new buff. Okay. This character loses 100% evasion. Wow. I didn't even know you could lose evasion. If this character becomes afflicted with shock, deal reduced massive damage to all enemies. I wonder what reduced massive damage is going to be. It's probably going to be like, what, like 25, 30% less, something like that? Maybe 50% at most. To all enemies with plasma residue, then remove all instances of plasma residue. Okay. While in Grand Arena, I'll read the GAC Omis. Fine. While on GAC, all allies, if all allies are Gungans, dispel bonus protection and protection up on all enemies, they lose 5% health and max protection stacking, which can't be evaded for the rest of the encounter. Then inflict the target enemy with protection disruption for 1 turn. This team has a lot of protection disruption. A lot. Plasma residue cannot be resisted whenever this ability is used. Reduce the cooldowns of all Gungan allies' ability to sweat 1. Isn't there a way they already reduced cooldowns already? That's nuts. Okay, Wisa Warriors. I like this animation. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. CD of 5 with a Zeta. Deal special damage to target enemy and a random enemy. Okay, I like the random part. That's cool. Okay, so target enemy, random enemy. Gungan allies cover 10% protection. Oh boy, here we go. 0.01% chance all Gungan allies recover all health. Full health, full protection, full turn meter, and 4 set for 2 turns. Wow. Increased to 1% chance if there are any separatist enemies. This one, I mean, just goes right back to what I said. I mean, like, if someone's using like an APK to cheat or something like that, there's not really a way to say like it didn't happen, because there is a chance that these are going to trigger back to back. It's a very, very low chance, but there is a chance. If all allies are Gungans, excluding summon allies, for each different debuff on target enemy or random enemy that could be copied or dispelled, excluding stacking debuffs, that debuff is dispelled and inflicted on the enemy for 1 turn. Okay. So you'll be able to get debuffs out pretty quickly then. These debuffs can't be resisted or dispelled. Ooh, all enemies are inflicted with 2 stacks of frustration for 1 turn, which can't be copied. Frustration. Detrimental effects build based on the cumulative number of stacks. Wait, what? I know what detrimental effects are. So like dots, expose, they build based on the cumulative number of stacks. So they just like, I'm going to read that as like, if I inflict, like, I don't know, how does that work? Detrimental effects build based on the cumulative number of stacks? Stacks of what? I'm just assuming this means you're going to be throwing out more debuff space. Like, the more debuffs you have, the more you're going to put out. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Can't assist or can't counter. Wait, is this all? Oh, I see. I see. This is frustration. I'm stupid. Sorry, guys. Oh, I see. So I see. So there's stacks of frustration. Okay, so 1 stack, can't assist, can't counterattack. Okay. 2 stacks. Whenever this character gains bonus turn meter, remove 2 stacks of recharge from enemy shield generator and expose the character for 2 turns. So I see. So when you inflict a debuff, if I have 3 stacks of frustration, I'm assuming if I inflict a dot, I'm going to inflict 3 dots. Okay, that makes more sense. It's a little more balanced. In my head, I thought it was like going to multiply or something. Special abilities are unusable for 1 attack. Wow. Unusable. It's not even ability block. They're just straight up, you just can't even use them. So this kind of bypasses like characters like I believe Chewbacca, Beskar, Mando, and like Grand Inquisitor League, because all those characters are immune to ability block, but this kind of overrides that. That's really, really interesting. Remove all stacks of frustration after this attack. Okay. Okay. Unique. Just 2 uniques. Oh my god, we got a lot of reading. Okay. Misa Okide. Zeta plus Omi. At the start of the battle, Jar Jar loses 75% max health and gains that much. Okay, so that's kind of like what all Gungans do. Okay, that's nothing new. At the start of the battle, Jar Jar is inflicted with Death Mark until he receives damage or evades an attack. Okay, if the enemy leader is Separatist at the start of the encounter, Jar Jar gains 50 speed for the rest of the encounter. Jar Jar's debuffs can't be evaded, and he can't be called to assist. Okay, well that's actually a relief because his basic is a little busted. He's inflicted with Death Mark. Interesting. Okay. Whenever another character gains Foresight, Jar Jar gains Foresight for 1 turn. Wait. That doesn't even say ally or enemy. It just says whenever another character gains Foresight. That's really good. That's a little nuts. So he's gonna be really hard to hit then. Whenever Jar Jar gains Foresight, I mean, you're gonna have to hit him with something where like this attack cannot be evaded or something. When a Jar Jar gains Foresight, he dispels it and blinds himself for what? And blinds himself for 1 turn. Whenever Jar Jar evades a basic ability, the enemy that missed is inflicted with a stack of frustration. I bet you would. I would bet you would be frustrated for 1 turn at the start of the encounter. So attacks that cannot be evaded, I think, are going to be huge against this team, or at least Jar Jar specifically, which can't be copied or resisted. Whenever an enemy dazes, staggers, or stuns a Gungan ally. Whenever an enemy dazes, staggers, or stuns a Gungan ally. Death Mark. Wait. Oh, Death Mark Jar Jar. I thought that was a name for some reason. I'm sorry, guys. You apply Death Mark to Jar Jar until he receives damage. Oh my god, so he's just like going to always be getting in the way. Oh. Wow, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. That's crazy. If there's an active ally shield generator, Jar Jar has 1,000% evasion. Oh, I thought it said 100 at first. 1,000% evasion. This dude is gonna be getting in the way all the time. So again, I'm reiterating, attacks that cannot be evaded are gonna be key here, guys. Holy moly. Whenever a character gains bonus turn meter, Jar Jar has a 1% chance to gain bonus turn meter. Increase to 10% chance if it's an enemy. Okay. That's bonus turn. Sorry, not bonus turn meter. He gains a bonus turn. Oh my gosh, this guy is just gonna be all over the place. Whenever this effect occurs, Jar Jar can't gain another bonus turn from this ability for 2 turns. Okay, well it's a little better, but kind of reminds me of like the Dash Cron of him just going after every person, I guess. I don't know. Wow, the enemy's actually small here. While in Grand Arena and all allies are Gungans, whenever the shield generator uses Plasma Pulse, reset all of Jar Jar's cooldowns, of course. Whenever Gungan allies is dazed, staggered, or stunned, they dispel it and gain shield effort. Yeah, okay. Mooey Mooey, I love you. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember what part of the movie says that. I think, is that when Qui-Gon saves him? Zeta plus Omi. Gungan allies have 75% accuracy. If the enemy leader is Separatist at the start of the encounter, all Gungan allies gain 50% max protection until the end of the encounter, and Jar Jar is defeated for the first time. At the start of the first turn, if there are no GLs, all enemies are inflicted with a stack of frustration. Let's go back. What's one stack again? Can assist or counterattack. Okay. Increase to 3 stacks if they are stealth. That is something. That is something which can't be resisted. If different enemies make consecutive turns, a random Gungan ally gains a bonus turn. Holy moly. So, like, if you're going up against a team that's super fast, and, like, let's say they go first, and then they go second, you're immediately going to get a random bonus turn from one of your Gungans. Whenever Jar Jar misses an attack on him... Wait. Whenever Jar Jar misses an attack on... Oh, it's on his turn, sorry. On his turn, all other Gungan allies assist once per turn, dealing 50% less damage. And he's going to be putting blind on himself all the time. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Well, whatever. Whenever the ally shield generator uses Plasma Pulse, Gungan allies ignore protection for 1 attack. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure if that's on the same turn, or if that's once per game. Whenever the ally shield generator uses Plasma Pulse, Gungan allies ignore. We'll have to find out. If there's an active ally shield generator, Gungan allies can't drop below 100% health while they have protection and can't be instantly defeated. My goodness. Okay, last time. While in Grand Arena, all allies are Gungans. At the start of the first turn, the ally shield generator gains 2 stacks of plasma shielding for every 3 relic amplifier levels on Jar Jar has. Okay, so you can get this to proc 3 times, 3, 6, 9. Whenever a non-Gungan enemy gains damage immunity, all Gungan allies gain damage immunity for 1 turn. Wow. That's crazy. Whenever a Gungan ally gains a bonus turn from this ability, they gain 5% master utility. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. So there's a lot going on here. I gotta go back and read all the other Gungan kits. Like I know what they do, like kind of like offhand, but like I haven't really read them thoroughly enough where I can connect all the dots. But yeah, this looks really good. This looks really good. I don't know what to say. I mean, like I said, there's a little fun in this kit with the 0.01% chance to like instantly defeat somebody or heal your whole team, give them full turn meter, take away all your opponent's turn meter. But again, it kind of does raise the question because, like I said, in my last video we kind of talked about cheating in the game. This kind of is going to make it very hard for someone that's using an APK to like get caught, I think, because they're going to be like, well, hey, look, I had that instant defeat ability proc 2 times in a row, back to back. Obviously, the odds of that happening are very slim, but it can happen. And kind of playing devil's advocate here, CG, I don't know if this kit's going to work 100% of the time when it comes out. We kind of are the playtesters at this point, so that's another thing that kind of makes me worried about. That's like, how do I know it's at 0.01% chance and not like all of a sudden it's like 0.25%? It's at 25%. You know what I mean? Like, it's happening more often than it should, but I guess we'll find out once this character comes out if people are proccing that instant defeat ability all the time, because the highest it should be is 1%, right? Like 1% if there's any separatist allies. If not, it's 0.01%. So it's a 1 in 100 chance to happen if they're separatists. Then it's 1 in 1,000 chance. So we'll see. I think it's fun. I do like the creativity behind it. Animations look pretty good. We'll see. But yeah, no, he looks insanely good. I think Gungans are going to be a pain in the ass for Territory War specifically. I'm all this anti-separatist synergy, I don't want to say it's kind of a waste, but Trench isn't that big of a issue, I think, for a lot of top-end guilds to get 20s on. Grievous sometimes can be a little tricky just because Grievous always takes bonus turns and just whacks everybody, so there's a chance you might lose a banner. Grievous has always been a kind of a tricky one to get a full 20 against, while you have very little to work with. So maybe this is our permanent answer to Grievous, but I kind of want to put this team on defense because of the RNG and the randomness about it, because if you can't plan for what's happening, no way in hell your opponent can plan for what's happening. And it's like kind of like what I said about Trench in the beginning of this videos. The one thing I love about Trench on defense is you don't know where that tank tech's going to go. If it goes on Django or if it lands on Trench, the fight is so much harder. It is so much harder. So anyways, guys, that's great for today's video. It looks good. I don't think I'll get him right away. I still have like 3-star, I think. I don't even think I have any 4-star. I think I have 3-star Gungan, so probably won't get him the first time around. Hopefully, he'll come back, 4, 5, 6 months from now, and we'll get him then. Anyways, guys, take care. Have a good one. See ya.